Good morning, traders. Right now, God, RHE still ripping. RHE on watch. It's a pretty nice rip for the IHT. I see a couple of rips already has happened this morning, so that's pretty interesting. We're getting some decent rips today. So we want to keep an eye on LEDS as it was running yesterday. Let's see, we're kind of no, broke the downtrend already. Okay, right there, there's the downtrend. Okay. Just kind of watching LEDS. Been consolidating sideways. Needs to break this downtrend. Good morning, One Life. Ears breaking that downtrend. The SPY look like? Oh wow, SPY's rebounded like crazy. Okay. LMFA halted. Yeah, it is halted, so that's what I'm gonna keep a watch on. But it looks like they've been halted multiple times. After doing a reverse stock split. Keep an eye on that boy too. IHT on this nice trend line, very low float. This trend line can hold up here. A lot of resistance at 5. That's where it kind of dojied out at. I'm going to wait for this candle to close before I jump in here. It's starting to crack a little bit. When did that get halted? So that should be almost unhalted. Ears cracking that trend line. But it looks like Ears might try to find support right in this 375 area. If that can hold up, could see a play on Ears in a little bit. Got a couple of different plays here. couple different plays with some possible potential. Nothing right at this moment yet, though, but there's support right across here on LEDS. That's where he's trying to hold up right now. A little tiny downtrend needs to break. We kind of got a little descending triangle pattern here starting to form on IHT. It starts breaking that downtrend back up to 5. It could be a play. I'm going. Starting to push through this 480. Up. Might have should have waited for this candle to close. Let's see. We got 5 seconds. Looks like we were going to break, but okay, right here we need to push up. If it starts pushing down, that's no bueno. Looking for this $5 break. Got this little bit of consolidation here right under 5. Need to see new buyers come in and start pushing this back up over 480. It looks like we may be cracking here. Oh yeah. Some buyers at 430. Trying to hold that support, but this doesn't look. Does not look good at the moment. 430 is trying to hold up, but I'm about to have to get out of this. It's just crumbling. Yeah, so we've cracked the trend line and everything. And just cracked down right there, cracking out of the bottom of that triangle. Looks pretty much done. Just try to give it a second to see if it's going to come back up any, so maybe I can minimize this loss. Let's see, what does this look like on the 5 minute? Oh yeah, this looks bad on the 5 minute. There is some support at $4, but I don't know. I don't think I can hold it down to $4. That's too much. This could be a head and shoulders pattern though. This looks like a shoulder head here. If it can hold up, we could get another little pop up to 5. If it doesn't just drop. Good morning, Daniel B. Good morning, Jamie. At this point, I'm just gonna put a stop loss right under 4. It held up back here twice. As long as it holds up again, then we could see this reverse. But if it doesn't hold 4, then that's going to be it for that. Let's see, LMFA getting out of this halt, selling off a little bit here. LMFA is a wild boy right now. See, ears is holding up this support so far, so I do want to keep an eye on ears. IHT is trying to hold 4 as well. IHT is back up almost to that downtrend, so if we break that downtrend, we'll be good to go. But it's got to keep pushing back up to that downtrend. LMFA might be done for now. It's not looking good. We got this little downtrend, so until that downtrend breaks, that's going to be bearish and selling off. IHT is slowly creeping back up here. It is running into that kind of resistance, that old support there right at the moment, but IHT needs to break back over 450. Looks like it may try here. There's still some selling pressure at that 440. Trying to break through. I'm going to fade back down to 5. There is some possible support at 5 on this, so we could see it start to turn around. Keep an eye on that. Ears not holding that support. Yeah, on the 15-minute, we're looking kind of ugly. Good morning, Elvis. Yeah, still getting rejected at that downtrend and that resistance, so I don't know if that's going to hold up or not at this point. CYCN looking kind of interesting. Nice little triangle here on CYCN. Maybe trying to break. Let's see, where is it hitting at on the 302? The downtrend is right where the 50-day is, and then it did push up to the 100-day. Possible play there. Not a lot of volume though. Okay, so I got stopped out there on IHT. Just could not hold anything. Kind of not seeing anything hold anything at the moment. Do have a nice uptrend on, well, yeah. Oh, I drew my line crazy. Hold on a second. Here we go. Draw the line correctly. Alright, yeah, RHE on that trend line trying to hold up. Yeah, you gotta lock in those profits on the cryptos. At least lock some of it out when you get to a decent area. I mean, cryptos have been on a pretty nasty run, so you gotta expect some pullback days. I would say that's just what's happening is like ETC ran so hard yesterday. You got to kind of wait things out. It does look like Bitcoin's starting to come back up though finally. But I'm not gonna get into all that, guys. If you want to hear the crypto stuff, you can go to the Framework Fortune Crypto Daily channel. I do have a crypto swing. I'm gonna check real quick while I'm waiting here. Okay, yeah, I'm still in my swing. Still in my swing, so we're all good there. And then this swing is still alright. Still holding around that $2 area. Kind of making a triangle on the daily, so I'm kind of expecting this swing to have a nice pop up tomorrow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Came down just that little bit to stop me out. I'm going here to break at 450. It's about to break over 450. And that's what I was looking for earlier. Let's see if we test 5 here. So that break of 5 is where it could really start running. But we did. It's a strong break of the downtrend. Stop me out right before, just that one little nip. One little nip stopped me out right before this run. For this move right here. It drives me so crazy when it. That's why I hate using limit losses in the stock market. Their stop limit orders get, if you don't put them far down enough, the makers will push it down there to you and just stop you out anyway. But I got a better entry this time than I had the first time, so 450 is not as bad. Let's see if we get this. If we get this $5 break, it may start to go crazy. It's trying to. Let's see. Let me pop over to the 2 minute. See what we're looking like on the 2 minute. Yeah, so we need this 2 minute candle to hold in this area or push to 5. But in the next, this candle or the next candle needs to break over 5. Boom. Nice little pop over 5 right there. That's what I want to see. Now let's see that big volume come in here. See big volume come in here and get frisky. Yeah, come on. Break over. Keep pushing over 5. You got it. You got it. You can do it. Oh, you're so close. Ooh, that's a good looking candle. If it doesn't get rejected. Oh, here we go. There we go. Just hit a new high a day, 520. Now, come on, buyers. Let's see these new buyers pop in here and get this really going. You got to have a little bit more left in you than 520. You got to have a little bit more left in you. And so 520 is all I had right there. Really expected more out of it. It's having such a hard time with 5, man. This is crazy. What is it? Oh, this is the first time this stock, if it can start holding over 5, is the first time it'll ever be over 5. But we got to get a break and we got to get 5 to start holding. And at this point, 450 needs to hold as support. Let's see if it pushes back up here after that little sell off, that little rejection or not. If we push back up to 5 here, I think we'll get the break. the strong break. Get these damn sellers out of the 480 area. They keep trying to hold it down at 480 below. There we go. We got through those 480s. They were. We want 480 to start holding that support because that area's been resistance, and then maybe we can bounce back and forth between 480 and 5 for a minute. Get a little ping pong action before it tries to break out. But it is possible that 520 is all I had. I mean, it's looking good right now for another push, but if it can get back over this 480 here. Ooh, nice. If this candle pushes up, I think we're good to go. If this candle drops, then it's going to be sketchy, but this would be a nice little U, a little curl up there if it can push back up to 5. We are in that 480 again. Sellers sitting there. Take them out. Come on, buyers, get in there. There you go. Now, okay, now we're starting to stack at 480 on the bid. That's what we want to see. Want that 480 start acting as support. Here we go. Got a nice little curl up to 5. If we get the big buying volume here, this ought to be a nice rip. You going to get frisky, IHT? You feeling a little frisky? Shit. Hold on, I gotta answer a phone call. Of course. Why would I not during this? All right, so we are still kind of bumbling around in this 480 area, kind of going sideways right under 5. We got to see a big volume break if this is going to break. But now we're starting to get this little downtrend, kind of making a little bit of a triangle. But we got to break over this downtrend, which is basically right around 5. Oh, it looks like we're going to crack here. Still not able to break this $5. See, let me look on the. Starting to curl over a little bit there. Damn, my trend line is crooked. Well, all these trend lines are crooked. So we don't really have a good pattern right now on the 15. Now on the 30 we do have okay, on the 30 we do have a bit of a triangle formed here. We got a flag right at 5. So actually I'm going to play off of that pattern. And as long as we don't drop too much lower, as long as we can make a new higher low right here in this area, this 425 area. So the last low hit 4, so this one does not need to hit 4. It needs to stay above that 425 area. Preferably get back above 450. But we're going to have to look for another little curl up to 5. It's testing. It's tested 2 good times now. So if we get one more test, that'd be the 3rd test. If it doesn't break out there, it's going to pull back. But if it can test one more time, I think we'll get it. A lot of buyers getting taken out here at 440. 440 is trying to hold. So we're going to pull back a little bit. Still buyers coming in that 430 area though. Let me see. Let me pop back to a 2-minute triangle or a 2-minute time chart. We don't want to crack here. We don't want to drop any lower. Got 40 seconds on this candle to close. We need to see. Okay, there's some bids there stacked at 427. So if they can stay in there. Uh-oh. We may be about to drop out of the bottom of this. This is a pretty low float stock, 9 million, so it is a little bit sketchier the way it moves. And there we go. There we go. Now we're coming back up some. That's fine. That was a little bit sketchy there for a second, but now we're back up to that 450, 460 area. Yeah, I got in after the circuit breaker, way after the circuit breaker. Big buyer just came in at 450. Another big buyer just came in at 458. New buyers are starting to come in. That's what we want to see. We keep seeing new buy, and we're going to get a breakout here. But we don't really want it to break out on this candle. Let's see, this candle's got 20 seconds to close. Just like to see this candle close over 450, 460. And then the next candle be the one to push with the big buy-in volume to bust through that $5 area and really take off. Because even though it hit a new high, it didn't close above 5. There's not been one candle that's closed above 5, so that shows how tough it is. We need a big explosion over 5, so then buyers will be like, oh, okay, $5 should be good support now. So, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is where we want it to break out here. This candle, possibly the next candle, worst case scenario, but looks like we may test here. Just got to get through all these sellers, man. So much sellers trying to hold it down at 5. So we need a big explosive buying volume push. A bunch of buyers at once to push all these sellers the rest of the way out. Get them the hell out of here. So we do have increase in volume. 30 seconds on this candle to close. I'd like to see it close over 480. And then one big huge green buying volume bar on this next candle. Well, the seller would have had to come first because the shares on the market, somebody would have had to sell shares to put them on the market, a company or whatever. So officially it would be the seller because the buyers don't get to buy until somebody sells it to them. So we're trying to hold that 480 area. But we need to see some more buying come in right here. See that the buying slowly increasing. See that volume bar keeps creeping, slowly creeping up. Come on, you're almost there. Just a little bit more. Just keep it pushing. You think buyers put a wanted ad out and said, "Hey, I wish a company would sell me a stock"? The supplier always comes first. Because you have a demand, but until the supplier makes the transaction, the buyer is not a buyer. They're not a buyer until they actually purchase something during the transaction. So the seller would always come first, the supplier. So we may actually get a little curl up here. It may not break the way I thought it was going to break. We may get another little curl, which would be even better. That'd be even healthier for the break. See here, 490, bunch of sellers. See if that 490 gets taken out right here or not. No, not yet. Not yet. Good morning, Brian. That looks ugly. See, this candle's got 30 seconds to close. It needs to close at least where it's at. We want it to close green, but preferably we want it to close over 480. It really needs to close over 480. If not, it may start dropping again. It's not going to get this close over 480, that's for sure. No. Market is bent fishing rod. The market was up earlier when I checked. But it could easily start turning around at any time. That's not surprising thing when it does that. Yeah, this wants it so bad. The fact that it hasn't sold off yet, it's still trying to push towards that $5 area, but we've had to get so many sellers out, and you can see more sellers sitting at 480 again. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be able to break or not. The selling pressure is a lot. And we have taken a lot of people out, but they still keep coming back in. This is one strong consolidation tug of war that we've got going on here. It looks to me like it's going to break out. But the fact that it keeps struggling in this 480 to 5 area, There's a new buyer in the 473 area. Come on, get back above 480. You can do it. Yep, yep. There we go. There we go. Can we get through 485? Let's push a little through that 485. Yeah. There we go. Through 490. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if we get to 5 here. It may be frisk time. That was really close. Got to see the big buying volume come in here. Let's see it. God, so close. It may sell off now. I mean, it didn't test 5. It got super close, but still getting rejected. And this is some tough consolidation here. Tough resistance, very tough resistance. Now we're going to have to curl back around again at this point unless this candle comes back up crazily out of nowhere. We do not want this candle to drop anymore. Let me look at this on the 30 minutes, see if that triangle pattern is... Now on the 30 minute, we're still looking good in this triangle pattern. We got 5 minutes for this candle to close. So actually, as long as it holds up, then yeah, it looks great on the 30 minute. I don't see... Alright. So he needs to hold 482 though. We're not getting very many candles closing over 480. So just trying to hold it down. If this can break though, if this can have a strong break, it's definitely gonna break over at 520 if it breaks 5 again. We got 2 minutes for the 30-minute candle to close. Let's see how it opens up. See if this big old flag pattern can do anything here. Let's see. It was about 10 o'clock yesterday when LEDS really started breaking out. So we're getting real close to that breakout time possibly. Maybe we're gonna see that. See it break out at after 10. I don't know. I don't know at this point. As long as it stays in this triangle, but it's got to break soon out of this flag triangle. It can't keep consolidating. It's got to go one way or the other soon. No, I don't want to see. We don't really want to see that. Just stay above 450. Yeah, absolutely has to stay above 450. We should have pretty good support at 450 though. So this 30-minute candle's fixing to close. So this is where we want to see the push. If this can push over 5 on this 30-minute candle, that would be an engulfing. That would be a breakout candle out of this triangle on the 30-minute. But we're gonna need that big volume buy and push to do it. That's no, that's crazy talk. Literally every candle stands for a certain time period, so time is definitely part of looking at chart patterns. I mean, the chart is charting the price over time. So, if you see a pattern and you have a good idea of how long it usually takes for that pattern to break out, then come on, One Life, you know better than that. We need stocks to give birth. Need something to happen here. We need to pop. This thing needs to get going. Because the longer it keeps going sideways, the less likely it is to break. We got to keep testing that support. I love getting that notification. My Cosmos made some money. No, there are trends. There are trends, One Life. There are times when we see breakouts after 10 o'clock. There are times when we see breakouts in the first 30 minutes of the market. Power hour, we see breakouts. So there are times where we see breakouts. I'm not talking crazy. You know this. I don't know why you're trying to act like I'm saying something crazy. Like if stocks are only breaking out after 10 o'clock for 2 weeks straight, well, that's a pretty good indicator that the stocks are probably not going to break out until 10 o'clock. No. If I'm talking about trends of times when I'm talking about that, like I just said, if stocks are breaking out at the same time every day for 2 weeks, then that pattern is probably going to continue. That happens all the time. There will be trends of time of when stocks break out. Like sometimes the first 30 minutes will be the hottest time of the day. And that'll happen for a couple of weeks. And then sometimes it'll be later in the morning, like I'm talking about now on this. If this rips way over 10, you're going to eat your, not over 10, but if this rips way over 5 right here, you're going to be eating your words, because I literally said that right after 10 we could see this break out. Yeah, but no, that's not. You can't just use that data. You can't say, oh, stocks have been breaking out at 10. Let me go buy any random stock at 10. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not going to argue with you. If you don't, I don't know how you're not getting. You know this. You know this. Yeah, I've been in the stock for a while now. I'm waiting for this big break to come. It's been taking its time because it looks like it wants to wait till after 10 o'clock. Like I said 20 minutes ago, because yesterday LEDS didn't break out big until after 10 o'clock. The market was slow and sideways until 10, and then we saw the big explosion on LEDS. So if that recent history repeats itself, then this should break out. It's got the pattern. It's got everything. I just said one thing about that. I just said that it could be breaking out after 10. I don't like the fact we've had to have a conversation about this is kind of insane. I'm not looking at that's not the whole reason or anything. It's a minuscule thing, but those time trends do happen. I've seen it multiple times in my 7 years of stock trading. There's been years where there was months where stocks would only break out after 10:30. It was like 3 months in a row. Nothing would happen during the market open. Everything would just continue to go sideways or dip or dump, and then about 10:30, one low float you would find would just rip every single day, right around 10:30, like clockwork. Because it's a trend. One Life. Do not you know how trends work, buddy? Come on. It's not gonna happen all the time. The trend could change. Then sometimes it may not even be a trend. It may all be random. Like it's just a minuscule market trend that happens because it's psychology. Okay, I'm gonna explain this deeper. It's psychology. Okay, if all the retail traders are seeing stocks for a week straight break out big after 10 o'clock, then what do you think they're going to do? They're going to wait and buy a stock at 10 o'clock that looks like it's going to break out. So the psychology is going to repeat itself until that cycle is broken. Like, why would they not? If you're sitting there seeing for a week straight that stocks are breaking out over 10, why would you be looking before that? I have never declined psychology. Daniel B., you're talking absolutely crazy. I've said on many occasions that psychology, we're trading people. That when you're trading people, that literally is psychology. Whatever, Daniel B. Whatever. You were the anti-crypto god, and guess who was right there in the crypto live trading stream last night? Daniel B. trying to talk trash while EOS was ripping $1.50. I have no idea if this. I don't know for sure if this is going to break out. It looks like it's going to break out, but I don't know how big the breakout will be. I mean, there's no past chart history to tell us where there's any support or resistance at. I mean, once it breaks over 520, it's pretty much up in the air. Do do do. Yeah, so in this triangle, we need to start pushing back up towards this 5 soon. This is only the first 10 minutes of this 30-minute candle, so we still got 20 minutes on that candle. We just don't want it to drop below 450 at this point. Daniel B in One Life, you guys make this stream like the real lives of Hollywood. That's what you guys are like. That's what you remind me of when you come in here with your crazy talk. What the hell, Daniel B, are you talking about? See, I'm gonna check around real quick, see what else is going on. LMFA not doing too much. LEDS coming up to this downtrend line. Tested it once. If you could get that break, we could see that crazy. EAR's not doing anything. RHE with a possible U shape. So you do have that going there on RHE. I'm not seeing much else. I'm not talking crazy yet. I'm not even talking crazy yet. You guys think I'm talking crazy right now? You guys were there yesterday for the crypto live stream last night. That was me talking crazy. You silly boys. Let's see, what is it? ORGS? Yeah, you got a big U-shaped break trying to happen there on that. It's going to run into 6. A lot of resistance in this area it's currently at. That'd be my only concern. Is you got all these indicators right here that it's running into. This is a flag pattern too, so it could not break out at all. It could break out of the bottom and drop out. But we are getting close to the tip of this triangle, and we need to start pushing back towards that 5. Need to get out of these areas. Daniel B does. He's like an ex-wife looking for revenge. It's like I hid all the money. He couldn't get any of the money, so he's always stalking me to try to. Big seller sitting there at 470. That guy's got to get taken out. That's no good. He's probably slaughtering hamsters all day. It's probably what he's doing for his birthday. Probably got a hamster farm that he grows the hamsters every year. And then for his birthday, just goes in and slaughters them all. Just barehanded, goes in there like a maniac, ripping their heads off and everything. It's crazy Russian, man. He may be in on it on the YouTube algorithm. So we gotta teach Daniel B and the YouTube algorithm a lesson. You guys gotta smash that like button. Dude has some big buyer there at 455 trying to hold this up. We need him to stay in there. So getting very close to going one way or the other really hard here soon. Coinbase, what do you mean as far as well, just because you live 2,000 miles away from Russia don't mean you're Russian. I'm sure there's Russians that live in Chicago. What are you talking about? Let me look at this on this 30-minute because that's where the pattern's at. Yeah, so we got to hold. Got to continue to hold above this. Oh, Coinbase, the stock. I mean, it looked like it was pretty low yesterday. I was actually thinking about grabbing some myself. I don't know why I put in Coinbase. It's just coin. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that's super low. 250 was originally what it was supposed to IPO at, so that area was a pretty good area. Coinbase just added new coins too. Last night, Coinbase added about 5 or 6 new coins to trade. But yeah, I think Coinbase over the long run, I mean, Coinbase is pretty well ahead of the market of all the apps. Their only real competition that I know of in America is Voyager app, but Voyager's listed on the OTC market, so and it's way cheaper than Coinbase, and Coinbase has definitely got more going for it right now than Voyager app does, but Voyager app is a pretty sweet app, so. Dana B, it does not make you look smarter to fact check my joke about calling you a Russian by telling us the exact mileage between Slovakia and Russia. So, thank you for letting me know how far it is from Slovakia to Russia. That's some good useless information I needed to know. And looks like we're gonna, what time is it? 10:18. We're coming up to this $5 area. Coming back up for another possible test. Let's see what we get here. Let's see if we can get this break. Yeah. Big seller at 495. Let's see if he gets taken out. He's got to get taken out, but we're getting to the tippy of the triangle. Yeah, maybe. Well, don't buy it because I'm buying it. You need to make your own decisions. I mean, putting all your money in it just because I'm saying it might break out is not a good idea. You need to understand why you're buying into the stock. Don't buy stocks because I buy them. I could be very wrong. And people who's been in the chat for a while, they'll tell you more often than not I'm wrong, but don't do that. One Life, don't encourage him. Don't do that. Yeah, but just because I have more experience doesn't mean that you should buy or sell what I'm buying or selling. Like I said, this could easily go down at any moment. Like don't you need to understand why you're buying stocks. If you don't understand why you're buying and selling a stock, then you shouldn't be buying and selling a stock whatsoever. You need to learn first. Just throwing some money on in because a guy on YouTube is trading stocks, that's not a good reason to trade a stock. Well, that's encouraging in One Life. Come on. That's not awesome to put all your money but in something because a YouTuber is trading a stock. I don't know. I don't know the science on the psychedelics and stuff. I mean, I've heard a lot of different things, and that it can really help your brain and stuff. But I really don't know. I personally have only done I've only done mushrooms at one time when I was young. But whatever works. I mean, if it's working for you, hey man, whatever. But I have heard that microdosing those type of psychedelics do have some benefits. Oh, HH Trader, I'm glad you are in the chat because I've been wanting to talk to you. Send me an email or hit me up on Instagram or Facebook message, but hit me up. I want to have a chat. Whoa, look at that big explosion right there. Look at that, all the way up to 550 out of nowhere. Let's see, are we going to get crazy now? Are we going to get the big rip here? See if buying volume keeps coming in. We slammed right into 550. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we get through 550 and we can push up to 6. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Here comes the rip, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Show me the frisk. Give me a little bit of frisk out here. We're going to go ahead and lock some out right there. I'm going to lock a little 10 shares out there. Got 40 left. See if we can get this break over 6. Go into the 2 minute real quick so I can see what okay, we kind of got a double top there. Oh, unless it starts to push up right here. Let's see, what do we got? A minute. We're getting caught up at 575. See if 550 can start holding that support. We need the engulfing candle right here. We're going to get this break. There we go. Come on. Break that 575 is trying. This could be an engulfing candle right here. We could see this up to 6 if it can continue to push. We just need a little bit more buying volume. Actually, maybe making a little flag here. Yeah, we're making a little flag, so this is where we're going to have to see if it breaks out of or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guarantee my profits and my loss made back by putting a stop loss right under that 550 area. Because if it drops below that, it's going to be done for a while and have to consolidate. And now I'm just going to sit here and we're going to see what the rest of this 40 shares do. I don't really care at this point. Well, it's 10:30 my time, so that's. But yeah, if we consolidate here and break above that 580 area, 575, the big buying volume push out of this triangle, we could see another move up to 6, maybe even explode over 6, which would be real crazy, but we'll see. And kind of cracked that triangle there. Guess the triangle's more like maybe that's what it is. It's trying to hold 550 support. So there's actually the flag. So it needs to break above. It needs to break out here on this candle. Come on, IHT. I know you got a little more frisk in you. I know you got a little more frisk in you. You wanna touch that $6 mark. You've been waiting all day to break over 5. Don't tell me you're just gonna run the 587 and call it a day. You only got 9 million in float. You should want to run the 650. Cool, Agent H Trader. I'll hit you up after the live stream. We gonna get frisky here. I'm starting to feel it in my nips. My nips are starting to tell me the frisk is coming, possibly. Oh, my nips. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's all right. I thought we were going to get the frisk, but it didn't happen there. It looked like it was going to start to, but kind of had a little fake out of that triangle. It still could move. It's trying to hold up 550, but I'll take it. I made my loss back and made a little bit of profit, so. Not too bad. Not too bad. Took a while for this to break out, but good strong breakout. And 450 up to 560 as a dollar move. Able to make back my loss and lock in a little something. You love that stop loss I did right there under the triangle? Well, I mean, at that point, you know, it's like I took a loss on this in the beginning of the morning. You know, it was a pretty strong loss at that $40. But at this point, once it's up here, you know, we got the breakout. I don't know why I'd want to, you know, risk not locking in something and making up for my whole entire loss. So I would rather have that stop loss real tight there to make sure that I'm good and I'm at least green on the day instead of holding it to risk more. It's still trying to hold 550. It may still have some in it. It may just have, I mean, you know, these things love to stop me out before they go on another big rip. It is trying to still make a little move there. All right. The what? Yeah. Magic 8 Ball's telling you. I think it's still got plenty to go. I mean, it's a healthy movement. It had the original spike, and then it consolidated, you know, squeezing tighter and tighter in between the triangle, and then it finally got a big volume push. So now it's holding up as of right now. If it, like I said, if it holds 550, it could go again. Looks like it might try to. Well, I hope you got all out. If you got all in, I hope you got locked out something or locked some profit out or half of it, something up here. But it does look like it's going to try to go again here. And if it goes again here, I'm going to throw my chair out the window and stop using stop losses. No, I'm not going to do that. As soon as I stop using physical stop losses, I'll get myself in trouble. viable. This trade worked out, but like I said, do your own trading, make your own decisions. Don't do anything because I'm doing it. Oh, DB probably went and cried because he didn't get to make fun of me for taking a loss today because I actually nailed this stock that he was sitting there saying was garbage and stuff. It does look like it's going to try to break out right here. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take a quick little breather, and then we'll answer some questions, comments, or concerns. Start to get those in, and we'll cover those when I come back. But I'm not gonna push it for a third trade today. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Just a quick breather. Alrighty then. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna try to push for 6. Okay, so let me address some questions. Daniel B, shut up for a minute. Don't add anything to the comments because there's two questions I need to address. So I do not recommend buying at a new high. Never mind. I don't. It depends on the market. Like buying at a breakout point, you're risking it dropping back down if it doesn't break out. You know, buying after a new high, that doesn't. There's more to whatever he's saying. It can't just be that, oh, I buy after a breakout after a new high. The like this right here, it just hit a new high at 587. So I wouldn't buy it just because it hit 587, but right now it is consolidating sideways and it's holding up a new support area. But why would you buy at a new high? That would be crazy. I mean, if you bought it at 587, you'd be waiting right now, and if this triangle consolidation doesn't break up, then it's going to fall down. So you'd be risking a lot more by buying at a new high. Like now, once the stock's made a new high like this and it's consolidating and it could go for another breakout, yeah, then that would be okay. But I don't get what. And let's see, I had another Tino. So there's a lot of debate about the percentage that you should invest when you're day trading. If you're a new trader, you probably don't want to invest all your money because you're going to take some losses. So I wouldn't worry about a percentage right now of your account. I would just trade $50 at a time until you get more experience. You know, you're not going to get any major wins that way, but you'll at least be able to only risk $50 while trying to see if you can grow that $50. Once you start getting experienced enough, then you know it depends on you and your strategy. So if you're scalping, you're in and out really quick, and you usually do want to have a heavier amount of shares because you're only jumping in for a 5 or 10 cent rip. So the more shares you have, the more money you're going to make off of that scalp. But with scalping, you want to have a tight stop loss. Now, if you're a breakout trader who wants to trade breakouts, a lot of them do try to get a lot of them will go their whole account on stocks, but I don't recommend doing that unless you've got enough experience and enough discipline. Because if you're going all in like that, then you're risking a lot. Even if you have a stop loss, you know, and especially you're on a cash account. With a cash account, if you have 48 hours before whatever cash you use, the funds will settle. So big rejection off of 6, but it did hit 6. Huge rejection off of 6. See, and that's what I'm talking about. If you would have bought at that new high at $6 right there, you would have got your asshole reamed out. So that's why I don't understand what that new high thing is about. Yeah, Tino, like what Daniel B said, but you know that's just kind of your personal preference as far as what percentage you want to invest. There's no right or wrong. Here's the thing: there's no right or wrong answers when it comes to investing. The only wrong answers is when you're constantly losing money, and then you just got to adjust and figure out what you're doing wrong, and start to figure out for you what is right. Yeah, they just got destroyed there. But yeah, well, One Life, that's a good point. It is coming back. It did just come back down to that bottom trend line. It may be an interesting area if it can hold $5. $5 was such a tough area of resistance. If it holds $5 support, it could be another play. Um, and then what was somebody asking me about? Oh, Elvis. I don't know what the crypto arbitrage is. Uh, yeah, there you go, Tino. There you go. Get paper trade for a little bit. Don't paper trade for a super long time. Just get experience with the platform and putting your your limit orders or your buy and sell orders, whatever you're putting in. Get used to using the platform, and then switch over to just trying $50 and just try to grow that $50 and see, that losing $50 hopefully is not going to make or break your life, but that $50 at least you'll get some experience with trading with real money, and just think of that $50 like it's $500 or $5,000. Arbitrage can set trader operations as performed simultaneously, buying and selling. Oh, I don't know anything about that crypto arbitrage stuff. That would be, I mean, that seems like that'd be a lot of work just to gain that extra profit. I don't think that's necessary. Um, RHE, what is it you're asking about this? Let me get the link for the crypto channel for you guys asking about crypto, because this channel I'm trying to keep it geared toward just stocks, because this channel was grown off of the stock trading, and a lot of people are not that interested in cryptos on this channel, so I'll talk about them here. But if like to go really into deep analysis and all that stuff, I'd rather do it on the other channel, because I do daily updates on the crypto channel. But I'll get that link for you guys right here. Elvis and a few of the guys from the stream today come and joined me last night, and we got a nice big rip on EOS last night, about $1.50 rip. That was pretty sweet. I was sitting down there for 5 minutes and saw EOS making a nice pattern. Like, let's go. My mana swing. I'm swinging mana right now. I got mana this morning for a little swing, and I'm holding it a little bit here. All right, here, let's see. Get that out of here. Oh, did you make about 250 yesterday? Nice, Daniel M. Yeah, there's the Framework Fortune Crypto channel. You're up 200. Elvis is up 200. Elvis hit a $1,500 or $1,400 win yesterday on ETC with the cryptos. Okay, so back to the questions. The stock market questions. So let's see, on RHE, where would you start a swing? For me to start a swing, I would have swung it right here. Like when you got the initial pop, I'd have waited for this pullback, and then when I saw it hold above the 9 EMA, that day it closed. It closed here at this $10 area. So that's where I would have looked for a possible swing, or that next day um, when it opened up at 10 and was holding above 10, that could have been a good swing as well. But today I don't know if I would get into it yet because it's way off of the 9 EMA. And it's way off of all these moving averages too. But it's still, it's pretty bullish. It does look like it's got more in it. But I would kind of expect, I don't know. At this point, it's too early to tell for me. But I don't like it right now because as far as a swing, because it's way off the 9. When I swing, I look for an area of support to buy at, and then as long as that support holds up, then like just like with the APLD swing, which I am down a little bit on, but as you can see, it's holding the 9 EMA, so I'm going to continue to hold it. But remember, see this one, it had the initial rip, and then it had that day of the pullback, and then I think I got in it in this day. Yeah, I got it in on this day because I got it at 75 cents. So I did buy this one a little bit higher. I didn't quite get it towards support. If I would have, that would have been nice though. Like if you could have got it in the 50-cent area. But I was kind of waiting because it was an OTC stock. I wasn't sure. I'm always a little more skeptical on OTC stocks. So I did get in a little higher on the swing, but still moving up. So, but I don't know. Swinging plays where they're already breaking out. The earlier you can get in a safe area, the better. Is kind of the way I look at it. But I always swing stuff that's an uptrend. So we've got this uptrend that has started on APLD. So I have no reason to sell it right now just because it's pulling back. It's holding that 9 EMA there. But yeah, REG at this point, I don't know. I would just wait and see what it does today. Because it's kind of in a weird spot. Oh, appreciate everybody, you guys subscribing and stuff. You don't have to donate any money. I don't ask for money and stuff. If you just really feel like you want to, you can donate it in the live stream chat here. There's at the bottom of the chat thing there, it says show your support for Framework Fortune, and you can donate there. But like I said, I'm not asking for it. I don't ask for money, but I appreciate it if you just really want to. What I want is to build it. Like I've been saying, guys, I want to build this big community, this big info sharing community, this global scale community, and all I really want from you guys is just to like, comment, keep in the comments of all the videos and stuff, and hitting the like buttons. Help us beat that dirty YouTube algorithm, because the algorithm, well, he hasn't done anything to me today yet. But I know he will. He doesn't go a day without torturing me in some way. So, gotta smash that algorithm right in his little like button. So yeah, all I ask from you guys is just don't buy and sell stocks or anything because I'm doing it. Do your own due diligence, make your own decisions, and then just be active in the community. Be commenting, liking, like Elvis, man, Elvis is killing it. You guys got to get on Elvis's level, man. He's smashing like buttons and hitting comments on everything that comes out on both channels. That's what I'm talking about. That's the support I need. Oh, your Bitcoin prize that you won from the giveaway, it's at $68 now. Which one did you won the $100 one, didn't you? No, Elvis is supporting the community, Daniel B. It's called support. Support the thing that holds up stocks, the things that hold up community. Support, the important word. Yeah, it's not ass kissing to be in the comments and hitting the like button. That is just helping the community, the Framework Fortune community, to grow. Did you earn your blue jacket yet? Is that a Is that an Elvis reference? I'm not sure. I know he's got blue suede shoes. I don't know about the blue jacket thing, though. The only, the only jacket that I can think of is the one in Happy Gilmore. Hey, that doesn't belong to you. That belongs to Mr. Gilmore. Elvis is the Flavor Flav. I love it. I love having the Flavor Flav of Framework Fortune. I do live stream trading every day. I do Monday through Friday in the morning around this time. I do the live stream trading of the stocks. The crypto trading on the other channel I just started. I don't really exactly have a schedule for that yet. I'm still trying to kind of figure that out because I am balancing two channels, and we've got John on the Framework Fortune channel putting out content. We got One Life who's going to be joining the channel soon finally as a personality, showing you guys his day trading style. So I'm really excited about that, as long as One Life doesn't let me down. I've got another crypto trader who may be joining soon the Framework Fortune brand. He seems pretty adamant, so we'll see. So like I said, if you guys who've been following me, and for you guys who are new in here, it's not just going to be me. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a celebrity or a star. I'm just a guy who likes to trade stocks and cryptos, and I just want to build this community with you guys. One big global info sharing investor community. That's my goal. So yeah, Daniel M, just hit me up. I do want, I can't I have to vet anybody who comes on the channel. One Life I've known for 2 years. He's been on the channel for 2 years, and he's an excellent day trader. John Zadar I've been friends with for a long time with his penny pot stock group. That's how I found John about 2 years ago. And I've just always been in and out of his pot stock group, dropping little videos about pot stocks and talking to him and stuff like that. So I vetted John for a while. And then we do have another OTC guy who's going to be starting soon. He's just not a day trader, but I don't know. Him and John are going to cover all pretty much OTCs are going to be covered if you're an OCT trader. So those are going to be completely covered. But yeah, hit me up, Daniel M, on Messenger, on IG, on email, wherever you got to hit me up at, and we can talk about it some more. It's not so much, it is a trust thing, but I want to make sure that anybody who is going to be under the brand is going to be honest and transparent, because that's what I want to do. I don't want to make the biggest investing sharing hub in the globe and have a bunch of pump and dumpers and scammers and stuff like that. I want transparent traders who are themselves. They have their own perspectives, their own trading strategies that they can share with people so everybody can get multiple perspectives. You know, there's a lot of ways to skin a cat in the market, a lot of ways to make money. So I just want transparent people. You know, people just like me as far as all of that goes. Yeah, Orlando's been in the stream for 5 months. I appreciate that, Daniel M. I'm not stopping anytime soon. I don't plan on stopping ever. Like I said, my goals are to build this community as big as I can possibly get it, and everybody be building each other up, learning from each other. Your unsubscribe is coming from this channel soon, Daniel B. Oh, man. Daniel B, why are you going to run away for? I don't even know why I'm entertaining this comment. You haven't went anywhere in 2 years. I don't know why you would go anywhere now. You'll never stop torturing me, Daniel B. Don't lie. You know you're going to continue to torture me for the rest of your life. As long as I'm on the internet, you're going to be there every day, giving me the business. So right now, RHE is in this little downtrend. This downtrend could continue. And it's still so early in the day, though. Looking for swings this early in the morning is really hard to do because you still got like 4-ish hours, 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours left in the market. So a lot could transpire in that 5 hours. So if you're looking for swings, is better to do towards market close because then you got a better idea of where the stock's heading into the next day somewhat. Although it can change very quick. But, alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We should be good to go for another live crypto stream tonight on the channel around that same time. Yeah, we should. I should be able to pull another one tonight. So if you guys, you crypto guys who like the crypto trading, you know, come join me over there tonight for that live stream. And I'm going to get you guys some content out on some more stock stuff. Like I said, that silver video, like when you guys see the silver video, I know I've been saying I'm going to post the silver video for like 3 weeks. But when you see this silver video, you will understand why it's taking me so long to edit it. I recorded with my main camera with me, and then I recorded my silver collection from a hands view with a different camera. So it's just been an editing nightmare, but I wanted to really, you know, give you guys a good look at my silver collection and give you a lot of good tips. So I don't want to half-ass put it out. So it's just taking me a long time to edit. I probably won't do much more of those videos until I get a full-time editor to handle that. Drop the link again. Okay. One Life, what happened? What did you do? What did that guy say? That you booted him. I didn't see it. You had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages that he put out. I don't know what he said. I didn't even see that. I was focusing on what I was talking about. Well, good job anyway, I guess. I'm assuming he said some stuff that you had to bring the banhammer on. Oh, the crypto stream? Probably about the same time, probably around that 6:37 p.m. Central Time. And then tonight I think we'll go, because last night I had to cut out a little early. But tonight I think we can go from probably 6:30ish to 6:37ish, sometime around in there. I'll post and let you guys know when I'm going to do it. But I usually do the daily crypto update around 5ish. And then I plan on live streaming after that. So we'll probably go from like I said, 6:30 Central to about 9 Central. Probably get a good 2.5 hours of trying to get some crypto trades in. I think MST Mountain Time. Yeah, I think Central, because Mountain Time's that one weird one that's like, it's a small time zone between California, whatever West Coast time is, and Central Time. So I think Central is 1 hour ahead of you. It's 11 now, my time. So if it's 11 now my time, whatever, 6:30ish or 7. Listen, the other thing you got to do, yeah, you're in Denver, yeah, so you're in that weird little mountain time. But just subscribe and turn on notifications for that channel, and then when I go live on there, you'll know I'm going live. You'll get notified before I start. As soon as I upload or as soon as I put up the live stream, it should tell you. You should get a notification on your phone if you're subscribed and notifications are on. Yeah, it's 10 a.m., so it would be like 5:30ish your time, Daniel M. But because it is going to be a little rocky with that other channel as far as consistency and for the live stream trading until I can kind of get everything. Like I'm got it pretty much almost figured out, but I'm still in the closing process of this house, so I am dealing with everything that goes along with that still, but I'll get it consistent at some point, like we are on here, where you guys know, worst case scenario, I'm going to be on here by 9 if I'm going to be on here. If not, then, something came up and I can't do the stream. But yeah, got to get it. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate all the support, guys. I really do. Like I said, I am nothing without you guys. I'm just a guy who likes to trade stocks and cryptos. And you guys are the ones who support me and got me to where I'm at right here. I couldn't have grown this channel by myself. It takes all of you. It takes the whole community. And now I need your guys' help. The peeps who like the crypto stuff, need y'all's help on the crypto channel to get that thing going. But the biggest thing you can do, like honestly, the biggest thing you can do to help support is exactly what Elvis is doing. Liking all the videos and commenting on them. That helps with the YouTube algorithm a lot because you need interaction. Algorithm picks up interaction in the comments and the like button, and when it does see that, when it sees a lot of interaction, it'll push the videos out to more people. So that's what helps me the most, is you guys being active in the comments and hitting the like buttons and all of that. Thinkorswim should it. Check your Thinkorswim. Look right here beside your ticker symbols. There's a little square, or it'll be a link button. But there's a little square, and it's got these numbers. And as long as you put this one, it doesn't matter which one you pick, but just pick one. So I've got it red there. And then go down to your second chart and link it and make it a red one. So when you match your charts like that, your charts won't change. So if I click on any stock, everything's going to be the same. I have all this linked. You see the same thing. I've got a red one here on my buying station with the level 2 and time and sells. So any stock I click on, it's going to match up to the whole entire chart. And if you take that off, if you don't have that linked, and if you switch stocks, see LMFA is going to stay there, but RHE stayed up there. So that little thing, that's probably, or it could be what Jamie Kratz is saying as well. It could be the auto price access setting maybe, but I would try that one first, the link one, because the link one's the easiest fix. An auto price access setting, I don't exactly know. I mean, I've seen it in the settings, but I've never actually messed with it because I haven't had to. So I don't know. But Jamie's building a crypto bot, so I would listen to Jamie a little bit more on software fixing than me, because I'm not a specialist. I just this is all a scam, huh, Daniel B? You do realize, Daniel, if I wanted to scam people, if I wanted to make a ton of money off of people, I could get 1,000 people easily to sign up for a course website at $50 a month, and that would be $50,000 a month. I don't have to do what I'm doing. It would be easy to get 1,000 people to sign up for that. Like, I could be sitting there making $50,000 a month and only dealing with 1,000 people there, and that would be a great life. I refuse to do that. So calling me a scam, the guy who's not charging anybody anything, I don't know how I can be a scam. I'm not charging anybody anything. Like, how do you scam people and you're not charging? Like, that doesn't make any sense. One Life is scam too. Oh, Daniel B, you grumpy chihuahua. You're being a bad boy. You're being a bad boy, Daniel B. You go get in your corner. Go lay in your bed right now. You go lay in your bed. Stop peeing all over my stream. Alright, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We will be back tomorrow for a little bit of cautious Friday trading, because Fridays are always a little sketchy. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Until next time.